You know, this is the courtroom right here?
It is.
Okay, thank you.
Did you talk to the prosecutor?
The clerk, yes.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
I don't, who are you? I'm sorry, who are you?
Prosecutor.
Oh, Joe Hart.
All right, what, you want to talk to me?
Do you want to talk to Goffstown?
Sure.
New Boston or where?
He's Goffstown. right?
Goffstown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll talk to you. I am recording right now. I am
You
recording.
can't record in the courthouse.
Right here. I can.
Did you want to hear an offer from me, or did you just want to?
I'll listen.
Okay. I'd be willing to reduce the criminal trespass to a violation with a suspended fine. You have no contact with St. Anselm College, and just stay good behavior for 6 months.
No, I want it all dismissed.
Okay, so
That was the only deal I'd take.
okay, so we'll set up a trial, so you can go have a seat, wait for the court to open.
Yeah, it'll be dismissed before then. I'll be contacting the AG. It'll be happening because it's been on. You know, it's on a dozen video.
Mr. Hart, I'm almost done. You
It's
can
on
just
the-
wait.
well-
Mr. Hart, we're gonna go to trial. We can go to
You had your chance to speak. I want to have my chance to speak, which is there's a dozen video cameras that prove my innocence, and you'll be watching them if you haven't seen them already. Guys, that's the prosecutor here. He's trying to make a deal with me, trying to get me 6 months, good behavior, and trust me, I will not be going to that university. Trust me on that. But this guy right here, little snake working for the Goffstown PD right there. Snake. He just made it. He just kind of guilted a girl into doing guilty. What's up, Joe Cool? I just had a little meeting with the prosecutor, and he was trying to make a plea deal with me. Not gonna happen. There's a dozen video angles on this. What's up, Joe Cool? Anna Bananarama. How are you guys? Yeah, because I was like, he's like, there's no recording here in the court. Well, funny thing, I just signed up to record in the court. So they can't do anything. And it's not even permission, guys. It's not permission. It's notification. I just notified the court that I was doing it. So technically, I think when you stop recording in the court and you have your camera up, that's enough notification in my book. Slithering snake. Not you. It's the prosecutor. What's up, Preston H now? Exercising freedom. I won't be like shouting you guys out in court. I'm just outside the courtroom right now, and as you can see, I'll show you guys real quick. It says right here. See, no photography, no video, no recording. Well, not unless you got one of these. And I didn't really want to get one of those. I don't like permission slips. It's not really permission, it's a notification that I'm recording. Thank you, Lolly Doll. What's up, AVR Works? Good to see you guys. So court started at 8:15, supposedly. The door is still locked, waiting to get in. I've invited other people to show up here. I don't know if they're going to. We'll find out. Thanks, Preston H. now for showing that video, because the proof is out there. The video is out there. And he just prosecuted a snake prosecutor, tried to make a deal with me. He's like, oh, we're going to lessen the fine, and we're going to, you know, so that's a good thing though that he's already trying to negotiate with me because they know they have nothing and I have everything, and that's called video evidence from like a dozen cameras. So you can't deny it. And then the Goffstown PD guys, the Goffstown PD, they got back to me a few days ago regarding my complaint against Bulldog. And what they said is that his supporters bumped into him, causing him to step toward me and elbow me and make contact. That's what Goffstown police said. Guess what? Now they're part of conspiracy. They're part of the conspiracy. Hate to break it to them, but they were working for St. Anselm College when that went down, and they're a conflict of interest in the case. So it was good that I went to them first, even though ideally the complaint should have gone to the sheriff's department because they're the ones that should be handling it because of the conflict. But good thing I went to Goffstown police and got them to do that, because now they're implicated into this as well. It's crazy. Yeah, Bulldog is lying, and Goffstown PD is lying, and the college is lying. It's all on video. Can't deny it. You know, it's funny that they're doubling down on this, not dismissing the case and wanting to take it to trial. If that's what they want to do and they want to find me guilty, well, we'll go to appeals. We're going to go all the way, and it's going to make them look like fool, and I'm going to collect more. Hate to say it, but I'm going to collect more. Goffstown taxpayers are going to have to pay for this one. Cape Cod Cop Washer, thank you for the birthday wishes. You had court yesterday. Yikes. Yes, I've raised money for a lawyer, Pied Piper, and we will be submitting everything into evidence. I've already submitted the video evidence to the Goffstown police, and that's what they referred to when they showed the Bulldog video. Thank you, Archangel. Excuse me. Thank you, Archangel. Oh, thanks, Joe Cool. Appreciate that. If you guys didn't know, 1 year ago today, 1 year ago today, on my birthday last year, I was arrested wrongfully for driving with a suspended license. They dropped that charge. It's funny how this all works, right? Snake. He's a snake. That guy's a snake. That was the prosecutor in the suit. He guilted some girl before, like while I was here earlier. He guilted her into pleading guilty, so she'd get less of a fine. Not this guy. No, we take it all the way. Yeah, I know the arrest was ridiculous. It's funny, guys. They told me that I was trespassed from the property, right? So when you trespass, you leave, and I did. And they wrote that in the report. So their own words are going to be held against them too. And the thing is they dragged me onto the property after they put hands on and started arresting me. And the security of the college puts his hands on me before I was arrested. He touched me. That's unwanted touch, unwanted contact. And he pushed me toward the property. So he's the one that made me trespass, technically, because he pushed me onto the property. This is a big joke. So we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna check the door, let's see if the court's on time for once, even though it's past due, about 10 minutes past. Nope, door is still locked. Door's still locked. I'm hearing this, guys.
Mr. Hart, the judge has not ruled on your request to videotape inside the courthouse, so you have to wait until that.
I don't need a permission. This is notification that I'm recording, so
It needs
I've
to be
notified.
approved by the judge if you read the law.
You've been properly notified.
Did you object to that?
Oh, no.
So you have to shut that up, you haven't been approved to be recorded.
Well,
Sorry,
we
sir.
need paperwork from you. If you're gonna do that in the courtroom,
Yeah.
we need approval from the
Okay, because this,
judicial people.
what this says, it says I
Can
just
you
have to
shut that off until
notify.
it gets approved by the judge?
I'm not in the court.
You're in the courthouse,
Not in the courtroom.
you're in the courthouse, it's the courthouse.
Not in the
Did
courtroom.
you shut that off or no?
Whatever expedites the process, so.
Is that off?
To the prosecutor?
Yeah.
What did he say?
What?
I'm a defense lawyer, you're gonna get your ass
Are you,
arrested.
Why?
is that off?
I've recorded many times in
Can you
court.
please shut that off? Yes. the judge
I am not.
doesn't approve it.
I am walking away from you because you're being aggressive.
I'm just letting you know that the.
I'm letting you know I've done this 1,000 times, and I got notification.
Just
You
letting
can't
you
tell
know
me.
what the proper
Look at this
procedure is.
prosecutor here, guys. They're threatening me.
That's because you're acting like an asshole.
Excuse me? I've never sworn once, and you're gonna call me that?
Yeah.
What's your name, sir? Because you're trying to tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to
I'm
do.
not telling you nothing. I'm just telling you.
You're not gonna swear at me and get away with it. Being disorderly, guys. Guys, this form is not permission. This is a notification that I'm recording.
Hi.
How's it going?
Okay.
You know I've done this many times before, right?
Huh?
You know I've recorded here many times before.
I know.
You know I have the right to do it, right?
Pardon me?
You know I have the right to do it?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I do, I'm good.
Yeah.
So and you know what we have to do and all that, right?
What? What's that?
What you?
Yeah, this is just notification that I'm recording. That's what these forms are. I
Oh,
just
I
needed
see.
to notify you guys. It's not a permission slip or anything like that.
Did you give it to the clerk?
Yeah, this is a signed stamped copy.
Did you give it to the clerk this morning?
Yeah, it's a signed stamped copy. Yep. So it's been a half
How
hour.
come you have it?
This is a copy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But so they have a copy of it?
Yes, they should.
Okay,
Yep,
good.
yep, yep.
Okay, so we're
And
just waiting to hear from
I
them?
want to file a complaint against whoever that gentleman was that called me an a-hole. He called me an a-hole right here. I have it recorded.
I don't know.
Well,
I
I'm
wasn't there.
complaining to you right now. I'm complaining to you right now because if he's going to be disorderly like that in here, what's going to be like in the courtroom?
Oh, no, it'd be good in the courtroom, 'cause
He
I'll be
can
in there.
he can call me a-hole in the courtroom?
No, I won't let anybody call anybody in.
All right. Well, he did just do that, and he was trying to tell me to shut it off and everything like that. He didn't even identify himself. He has no authority
I
over me.
wasn't there, I can't help you.
Okay, you
I have to go in the courtroom.
were right there.
Will.
I have it recorded. You were
I
right
didn't
there.
hear
Okay. I
it.
mean,
There was lots
it
of people. Who, the
I know
tall
it's
guy in
the
suit?
it's the older guy with the
tall
suit.
guy in the suit?
Yeah, older guy in the suit.
Okay.
He called me an a-hole. I'm not
I
doing.
think I know who that is, but I'm not sure.
I haven't done
think he's a
anything.
lawyer.
I haven't done anything. So for him to say something like that to me, it's disorderly, it's disruptive, and I kind of
So
want
next
him.
time-
I want to file a
so
complaint
next
against him.
time- Next time that happens, just.
Not next time. I want to do it right now.
Well,
Not this time. This time I'm filing a complaint against him.
Okay.
Verbal complaint. He called me an a-hole. I don't want him to do that.
It's up to you, whatever you want.
Thank you. Thank you. See, guys, the court sheriff had no problem with me doing it. He knows that we have the right to do this. The prosecutor, he's threatened me with arrest for doing this. He knows it's wrong. I know it's right. The courtroom's not open. I was supposed to be here at 8:15. It's not open yet. And I even signed in. I did all the proper stuff. And this is just getting ridiculous, guys. You can't complain on them. They're gods. Yes, they're bluffing. That prosecutor's a joke. Guys, go back further in the stream. He was trying to make a plea deal with me, and I was willing to listen. And I was recording it, guys. I told him I was recording. Yep, they're in violation of Murdoch versus Pennsylvania. Archangel, for truth, you were absolutely right. What's up for the record? Guys, I'm here at the Goffstown District Court. We got some plates back here, 210-7990, 374-5574. Let's see if we can get that Impala. Oh, Sci-Fi, thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. It's hard to read from this angle. I think it's 821-229. That's the Impala. Yeah, watching people. Can you imagine that? Cameras catching people, or people that work for the state break the law. Who would have thought? Actually, that's why I'm here, guys. It's because they're twisting video in their police reports. Like, guys, you want to read this real quick? Let me see. Here's what I got, guys. They have a criminal for trespass and disorderly conduct. And there he is. He's telling me I had no right to do
Did you
it.
get that approval?
I don't need your approval.
Not my approval, judge.
Yeah, I don't need to talk to you either.
No.
Don't talk to me either. I'm telling you right now, I'm not giving you permission to talk to me. He still doesn't know I talked to the sheriff, the actual sheriff. And we got somebody else here. We got 498, I think it's 6519. Guys, also notice this, guys. I was here pretty much before everybody. Oh, he's a sheriff, looks like. I was here before, like, everybody, okay? Except for maybe 2 courtroom sheriffs. I'm showing up. I'm going into the court's clerk's office, right? The court clerk's counter over here, right? Their printer's not working because it jammed, the last night or yesterday or whatever. But they were all late. They took them like 10 minutes to even get like served. And the door is still locked. The door is still locked. Let me see. Oh, it's unlocked. They unlocked it. Here we go, guys. We're all set?
I'm still waiting to hear.
Oh, we're still waiting to hear? Okay. All right, it's been a half hour.
Oh, could be hours.
I know, but I had to give notification a half hour before court, and that's it.
This court takes forever.
Okay.
We've got all kinds of people here, all kinds of cases.
I'm just saying that I don't.
When your case
yeah.
comes up, before your case comes up, they're gonna let me know about that, if it's okay in the courtroom. It's up to the judge.
Right. No, that's.
So-
I'm just letting you know how it works.
Between now and then, you need
Yeah.
to stay out of the courtroom.
Okay, I'm step out, but I'm just gonna let you know that I just need to give notification for the court that I can record in here.
You told me that you did. and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
That was a copy of that.
Right. No, what I'm telling you is that I only need to give notification 30 minutes before court. I've given notification.
You gave it to the clerk.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Good, you're all set, just hang out outside.
So
the-
we're waiting for approval.
Yeah,
I don't need approval.
well, yeah, but I do.
Okay. All right. I'll be back in when they call me,
Yeah,
regardless.
oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You gotta go to court.
I'm just saying I can still stay in here and record because I
No,
notified.
These people don't have anything to do with that
It
recording.
doesn't matter. I can record all day in here.
That's okay, though, that's okay.
I can record all day if I want.
Okay, then your case is not up yet. When your case is up, then you.
Then I can record?
Then you come in the courtroom.
All right. I can record all day.
I know.
I give
If you
give
can stay in the
notification.
court all day, unless it's a closed hearing.
I don't have to
Unless
give
the
notification
court
for
opens the law.
all the cases.
Either way,
All
either
right.
way, right now, we're clear, aren't we?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah, by the law. Yeah. The law says I have to give notification 30 minutes before. I will step
And
out.
you've done that, thank you.
Yes, yep. See, guys, he's not threatening me with anything. He's just waiting for the judge to give him proper notification for me to get in there. But this is not permission slip, guys. This is not a permission slip to record. This is notification. Notification that I have the right to record. I'm letting them know that I'm going to record. And a half hour later, I have the right to record. That's how it works in New Hampshire. Okay? That's how it works. I could sit in court all day. Ridiculous. Yeah, so much for open courts. There he is again. Making people take plea deals. What's up, Fishon? Is that what you were? Because I didn't call you because I was busy. So you're gonna leave? Okay, whatever. You guys, the problem is that nobody else is here. If I had other people here, this probably would have gone a lot smoother. I invited a lot of people here. I know it's really early, but come on, guys. Come on. You're welcome, disciple of the Messiah. Fish on is sensitive. You guys hit that like, please. Oh, thank you, AGM. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm curious to where this is gonna go, guys. What's up, buddy? You know, just hanging out, being not guilty. Oh, they can't deny me that. I gave them notification press. It would be a violation of my rights if they do that. They're already violating my rights right now if I'm not letting me go in there and record. Yes, that prosecutor just threatened me with arrest if I didn't stop recording a few moments ago, if you guys want to watch back. And then the other prosecutor called me an a-hole, and that's not okay. And then you notice how the judge didn't do anything about it at all. Not judge, the sheriff didn't do anything about it. He's like, oh, okay, okay. Nothing. And I know he heard it because he was like right here when the guy said it, right over here. Their forked tongues are twisted right now. I'm telling you. If they don't let me in during my court, that's going to be wrong. Because they won't let me in. They're going to probably make me last too. As if there's not a bunch of people watching on my live stream right now. Yeah, the notification is just allowing the judge to, it's just notifying the judge. That's all it's supposed to be doing. There's no denying or approving. Notification, that's it. That's what the law is. Advance notice form. That's it. Advance notice. I'm giving them notice. That's what this form is about. I don't need approval. Look, ready? Right here. I am allowed to bring still photography, audio, video equipment, and cell phone or tablet to the courtroom during courtroom proceedings, provided I give the judge in the case advance notice. I do not use my equipment, blah, 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 blah. Disrupts. You're right. See? It's just giving him notice. I don't need approval right now. I can walk in there and they can't do anything about it. But I really want to deal with my case right now. They know that they have the upper hand because they just delay my case, probably hold me in contempt or some baloney. Any luck yet?
No,
Okay, can I show you something real quick? Please?
I'm involved in a case here.
This paragraph says that I'm allowed to go in.
On the way in, Bill.
Are you Jay Lynch? Okay, come on in.
It says right here I'm allowed to go in. There you go, guys. District Division Rule 78. Let's see, I think it's 801 or is at 8:07, but I was at the clerk's counter at 8 exactly. So let's see how this goes. Oh, Scalzo photo. Thank you so much. What is the prosecutor's name? The snake. Also, can you find out the other rude lawyer's name so a complaint can be made in writing? Verbal complaints means nothing. What is the court deputy's name? He seems friendly. He does seem friendly, but he's not doing the job. You know. Thank you, John DiNicola. How are you, bro? Yeah, rules for thee, right? I don't know what's going on here. This is what happens, guys, when you exercise your rights. They discriminate against you. That's how it goes. They discriminate against people who want to exercise their rights. Oh, if you want to take a plea deal, God, oh yeah. Let's fast forward you right through here. Still waiting here, guys. I apologize. We should be in court any minute now. This is ridiculous. They're a half hour late into letting me get into court. They won't let me record in court, even though I have the form right here that allows me to do that. They're still not letting me go in. Looks like we have another sheriff here. That's a young gun. He's really young. What is the prosecutor's name? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really care because they're all a joke. But guys, I do have a lawyer. He's not here for the arraignment, but I will be having him for at least trial or hire him to get these charges dismissed. This is similar, like this is the exact same charges I had in Manchester a couple years ago. Do you guys remember that when I got arrested in Manchester? Those charges were dropped 2 weeks later. And then I won a lawsuit or a settlement about 2 months later. And it was a pretty quick turnaround for a settlement. And it's pretty much the same exact thing that's happening here in Goffstown. Rule 78, guys. They are violating Rule 78. It says right here that I have the right to do this. You know, let's go to the clerk and see if the judge has been notified. Hi, I'm just curious. Has the judge been notified that I'm going to record?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's been notified?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all I need, right? Notification, correct? He doesn't need to approve it.
Right.
Okay. Yep, just, it says right there, just want to make sure, pursuant to the Rule 78.
Yep.
I just need to notify him and then I can go in.
Correct.
Can you make sure you tell that to the sheriff in the courtroom right now? Can you communicate that?
Yeah.
'Cause he was threatening me.
Your case.
Just for my case?
Right, yes.
Well, it says I can do it, during court proceedings, all court proceedings. There's no limitation to that.
Well, what you filed is for your case.
I understand I put it for my case specifically, because I really...
You see the sign here, I don't know if you saw it.
Who are you?
Yeah, we're not supposed
I'm with you, Boston. I just wanted to.
Could I have your name, please?
Sergeant Case.
Sergeant Case?
Yep.
Hey, do you see this form right here? See that form? Rule 78 says that when fill this form out,
Yeah,
court's been
I'm just
notified?
asking if you got a prior approval, that's all.
Oh, you asked what you asked?
Yeah,
Now you're asking
Well,
that.
I'm saying, did you see the
Oh, but
sign?
no,
The sign
you
asked
weren't
for prior
asking that, but
approval.
now you're asking that?
All right.
I'm just making sure, making clear.
I'm
Just
trying to
making
help you
clear.
out. I'm trying to help you out.
I'm trying to help you that I have the notification. It's all set.
The judge sign it?
She's just said that it's been notified. Judge doesn't need to sign it, he just needs to be notified.
Okay.
Rule 78 says he has to be notified. Is that the,
This is the,
can you show me 78, Rule 78? Because this is Rule 78 right here. I can go in at any time, doesn't have to be specifically to mine. Okay? Yeah, well, no, I know the law, I just want to make sure you know the law, because I want to walk in.
I'm not gonna argue with you at all. I'm just pointing it
Yeah.
out what the policy is.
Yeah, it says that I'm allowed to bring in photography, audio, video equipment, and cell phone, tablet to the courtroom during courtroom proceedings, provided I give the judge the case advance notice, which I have, 8:01, 8:07. I came here at 8, and it's like, what, 8:50? And so I'm gonna walk in, okay? Because it says I just need to give notification.
You can walk in, but you can't take pictures inside the courtroom.
Yes, I sure can.
No, you can't. You can't do it.
That's what this form is.
You can't do it without, let me go speak with the judge, okay?
Yeah, I don't need
We'll figure it out.
permission, I just need to give notification.
Okay.
I've done this before,
Okay.
like a dozen times.
All right, I'll be with you in a minute.
So for that attitude, one guy called me an a-hole, I'm not okay with that.
That's, I'm just trying to follow what the procedures are.
I know prosecutors are doing that though. And he put hands on me, guys. He just touched me. He touched me on the shoulder. I did not want that. I'd take a long ass shower now. Guys, I'm just trying to follow the law to the T. I did the proper paperwork. I filled out the proper paperwork. Sir, can I get your name, please?
Yeah, my name's Ray Ramo. I'm a defense lawyer here in town.
Appreciate that. I'm going to be filing a complaint against you to the bar.
Good idea. I have I'm exercising my constitutional right, sort of like you are, only I'm doing it properly and you're not. But
Okay,
that's
so
okay.
I actually
We're just
filled out a
trying to help
form. I filled out a form that said I can record in here, so you're saying I'm not. You're slandering me. You're slandering me. No, no, no. You just assumed earlier.
Oh.
Exactly, John D. Nicola. Even confronted with their own laws, even when I follow their laws and fill out their forms, I'm still being denied my rights. Yeah, he was trying to claim constitutional rights of what? I don't understand. Well, you better believe it, guys. You should have saw what Goffstown police responded to me. And I should have expected it to begin with, but I'm glad that I did it. And I filed a complaint against Bulldog for assaulting me. And they said no wrongdoing. As in, they're saying that his supporters bumped into him, causing him to make contact with me. But if you watch the footage, that's not what happened. He made contact with me, then his supporters made contact with him. He was trying to read my paperwork. How'd it go?
Okay, right now,
Mhm.
you can't go in anyways because it's domestic going on.
Okay.
That's
Oh, that's
not-
good to know.
That's not open to the
I
public.
didn't know they mixed them.
We're not mixing them. It's 2 different times.
I wouldn't, okay.
Okay.
Well, I was told 8:15, and I don't want to miss my court.
You're not gonna miss your court. After they're done, we'll let you know when it's time to go in.
Okay.
All right? And then we'll take it from there.
All right.
Okay?
All right, thank you. Can I wait in there? Just because, can I wait over in there? Are they gonna call me in? I did sign up on the sheet, so I don't want to
Oh,
be
as long
like,
as you sign the sheet, you're good.
all right. I'll be in here if they try to find me.
Yeah, just have a seat right here.
I'll go over there, it's fine. I'll go over there. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate your understanding of this, and I don't want to go and film the domestic stuff either, or family or anything like that.
But anyways,
But if it's the district, can you let me know when the district division starts?
Yeah. when it's
I'll go
time.
in, okay. All right, thank you.
What's your case anyways?
one of their house on Ashland.
What is your case?
Well, I'm sure you've seen on the news.
Well, I haven't,
Do you see, you know how Don Bulldog, someone swung at Don Bulldog? Did you see that on the
oh, the
news?
guy that ran for office, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, they were saying that I swung at him.
Yeah.
Right? Well, that's what I got charged for. I got charged for trespass and disorderly.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, so it's a Goffstown case.
Yeah, it's weird what's going on, but yeah.
Okay, you did sign the Goffstown sheet, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay. All right, just have a seat for
Just
now.
make sure I'm still there. Yep. And they crossed up my name, so that's a good thing.
Well, it means you already met with the prosecutor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, yep. Yeah, trying to make a plea deal I won't take.
And then we're already in different, like. Yeah.
Sure. I'll go over here because there's people talking. I don't want to. All right, read some comments here. Yeah, I shaved, guys. I shaved. Oh God, press H now. Posted his number. I didn't approve that. It is what it is. No, Bulldog's attorney wouldn't be here. I think he's drunk already. Whoa, Chicken Andy's in here? Whoa, what's a Chicken Andy? Right, I can't see it. Oh, Chicken Andy can post pretty much whatever he wants. Chicken Andy, if you're still in here, thank you for coming in. Yeah, don't delete his comments, guys. I know he might say some stupid stuff, but he's okay. He's okay.
You can take a walk back and see if he's in the office. I don't have him on the screen. And just let him know that.
I'm trying to see what Chicken Andy wrote here. Can't click on it. Oh. Yeah, that's okay. The comments like lots of hot chicks in here. Oh, yeah, that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. Let's not censor comments like that. It's got to be like really bad.
Yeah, I was just wondering why, Boston, I was just wondering why he he's the person after me, and he came back by here and then just walked back there, and he thought the person after me.
I don't know. I'll let him know.
Yeah, I'm being treated as a second-class citizen. They're saying I really don't think there's what's it called, family court or domestic court going on right now. I don't think any of that's actually happening. These are specific time things where district court happens exactly at district court times. This isn't a trial, guys. This is just arraignment. I don't know where the docket is. Maybe they have it posted, I don't know. No, I don't see it posted anywhere. Is there a docket? Do you know?
What's that?
Is there a posted docket for all the cases?
No,
There isn't.
no posted docket.
Okay. All right, thank
All
you.
the courts run differently.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I don't know, Chicken Andy. Whoever did that, Sci-Fi, don't do that again. Sci-Fi, he's allowed to say whatever he wants. It's not a big deal. I know he's not going to do anything too stupid on here. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Chicken Andy, welcome. You're a cool dude. Maybe I'll join your RV one day. Run around the country in your RV, that'd be pretty dope. We can film cops everywhere we go. TTS. TTS in real life. No, he's fine. Sci-Fi is fine. He didn't know. And you're good, Andy. Yeah, they all do run differently because they're all built with corrupt people differently. All right, demand to see the docket. Yes, a lot of cases have been dismissed, believe it or not. People were like talking to me locally saying it hasn't been a few years since they actually took a case to trial here at the Goffstown District Court. Usually they got them dismissed or thrown out. Four piggies, if you can prove what you're saying right there. Oh, is that Bow? Yeah, no, never take the plea, guys. They offered me a plea deal with reduced charges and all this, 6 months, good behavior. Yeah, right. Hi, you wouldn't happen to have a printout of a docket, do you, of today's court hearings?
I do.
Okay,
Give me just a minute.
thank you.
Okay.
Oh, Chicken Andy, I can only imagine what your thoughts are on her. Plea fifth dimension. You saw Bulldog assault me and not the other way around? Thank you, guys. It's funny, I had a camera in one hand and my arm behind my back, and they're gonna say that he's gonna say that I assaulted him. It's crazy. What's up, Jerry Singleton? Good to see you. Guys, I'm just waiting to be called into court. You gotta prove that it's fake. I don't know how to do that. Can someone check Chicken Andy, the one that's in here, to make sure he's real? Because I don't know if I can trust the other person either, but... I agree. Things wouldn't happen like this. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that Don Boldock is actually a police officer? He's a part-time police officer. Excuse me. Excuse me. Did you guys know if there's any like family court going on right now, like domestic, or did you notice that at all when you're in there?
There's family in there now.
Okay, okay. Just making sure. I wasn't sure if they were lying to me because I was supposed to have court earlier.
Take your time.
How's it going? Right here. I told you, I showed you earlier, sir.
Here's a copy of the policy.
I don't want a copy.
Well,
The policy is written right here.
this is the one we're going.
This is the one we're going by.
I did read it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's the same rule. Are you guys here for me right now?
Yes.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Yeah, it's all right there. And I don't have a badge.
Can you say it verbally, please? And your ID number or your tax ID?
I don't have a badge number. I'm
Can you
sure
verbally
it's
say your name out loud?
It's right there on the video that you're videotaping me with.
Can you say it out loud, please?
No.
You need to verbally say it by
I don't need
request.
to do anything, sir. Okay.
New Hampshire
You're aware
law.
of the policy, correct?
You're aware of New Hampshire law that says you have to verbally say it if I ask?
You're aware of the policy?
Yes, it's right here.
Which states?
That if I notify the court, I can go and record, and technically I have the right to go in right now if I wanted to.
It's not what it says.
It is.
First
This is the
paragraph.
one we're going after?
Yes.
So ultimately, you just want to remove?
I'm sorry?
Or stop live streaming?
No, whoa.
Or stop videotaping?
Yep.
I have the right here.
I've already requested them a few times to
No, you have not.
stop videotaping.
I'll turn it off if you want me to. If you're gonna tell me to leave and stuff, I'll turn it
Well, you
off.
can't go in there and video record.
I have it right here.
You can't.
I want to talk. Can you talk to the judge? Because I give notification to the
He
court.
works for the administrative office of the courts, and this is what he's telling you to do, and if you don't do that,
Two charges, one is a violation level charge of disorderly conduct, the other is a class B misdemeanor criminal trespass charge. Sir, what happens in arraignment, court's gonna read the charge, we'll enter a plea, I assume at this point it's gonna be a not guilty plea.
Yes.
Okay, and then, we'll schedule your next hearing date. We'll talk about the issue of any bail conditions. I wanna make sure you understand a couple of things. One, you have a privilege against self-incrimination. And so you don't have to testify against yourself. I'm not going to ask you to talk about any of the facts and circumstances alleged in the complaint, other than to enter a plea at this juncture. Okay? So the first charge, sir, as I said, is a violation level charge, disorderly conduct. The allegation is that on November 2nd, 2022, at 6:33 p.m., 100 St. Anselm Drive in Goffstown, New Hampshire, allegations that you recklessly created a risk of breach of the peace by making loud and unreasonable noises in the parking lot of St. Anselm Institute of Politics, which could be heard in public and private areas in and surrounding the Institute of Politics, which noises would disturb a person of average sensibilities by shouting, "You fucking Jew hater," and "fuck you" at Robert Brown. The other charge, sir, is as I said, a Class B misdemeanor charge of criminal trespass. The allegation is the same date and time in the same location. It remained on the property of St. Anselm College Institute of Politics, located 100 St. Anselm Drive in Goffstown, knowing that you are not licensed or privileged to do so. Would you like me to enter a not guilty plea to both of those charges, sir?
Not guilty.
Okay. So, it looks like I have a bail order with several conditions on it. Let me ask the prosecutor, are you looking to change any of these?
Your Honor, if you could just confirm that he refused to be fingerprinted due to his religion on the night of his arrest. He was ordered by the bail commissioner to go back to the Goffstown Police Department for fingerprinting before 8 p.m. on November 5th, and I just wanted to see if he has done that.
Yes, you should have that.
So that can be taken out. All the other orders would just ask that they remain in place. I don't know if the court has a.
Let me ask you, do I need the other restrictions? What is the basis for those? What's a violation level charge, what's a class B misdemeanor?
That he remain in good behavior?
No, and not possess a firearm or engage in excessive use of alcohol or narcotic
I
drugs.
guess that's a question for you.
Okay, you're asking me to retain those, I'm
Just
asking you why you think I
continue
need
the
them.
bail.
I beg your pardon?
Just to continue the bail as said.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the court has a fixed address.
So where do you get mail?
I gave my email address to the Goffstown PD.
I have an email address, I need to have a place that we can send you mail. Do you have a mailing address?
I've been in communications with the Goffstown Police via email.
No, I mean, the court needs a place that I can send you mail.
Can I give you my email?
I have your email address on here, but I'm gonna need a place to send you mail.
I don't have a mailing address.
Okay. Do you have any questions or objections to any of the bail conditions, sir?
No.
Okay. And it sounds like I'm gonna.
Well,
remove-
he was just mentioning some bail conditions, but are they pursuant to this or?
I'm gonna remove the provision about going to the police department. It sounds like you already did that.
I'm sorry again?
I'm gonna remove the provision about going to the police.
Yeah,
department.
I covered that.
You did
I covered the
Okay.
fingerprinting.
The other requirements, sir, are that you remain of good behavior, not commit any acts constituting felonies, misdemeanors, major motor vehicle violations while you're on bail, and that you appear at any court hearings. There's a requirement that you not possess a firearm, destructive device, dangerous weapon, or ammunition. Refrain from excessive use of alcohol, narcotic drugs, or substances.
Why would my Second Amendment right be restricted?
That was the condition imposed by the bail commissioner.
Okay.
Sir, do you have an objection to that condition?
Whatever you guys want to do.
It doesn't sound like you have any concern with it.
I do.
I mean, does he have a record?
Yes.
Is there an involved?
Is it a criminal record? Excuse me.
Your Honor, he has I can't tell if it's still open from 2021, prior criminal trespass, and I'm just not sure if it's open out of Manchester.
Nope, that's been, charge has been dismissed.
He does have a Rhode Island address on his license. I don't have a record from Rhode Island.
All right, I'm
Just
gonna
in New
remove the
Hampshire.
firearm prohibition.
Thank you. There's actually a form on the discovery where I have no criminal record.
I think, I'm gonna remove that provision, I'm okay with that. Sir,
Thank you.
You owe a bail commissioner fee, you can pay that today, or you can pay it the next time you appear in court.
A bail commission? I paid that, or?
It
what?
says it was unpaid.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't required to pay.
If you met with a bail commissioner, there's a $40 fee. If you can't pay it today, you can pay it the next time you appear in court, it's fine.
Okay, I know it's something that we don't have to pay.
Let's talk about your hearing date.
Trial management conference is scheduled for January 12th at 10:30.
Madam Clerk, we don't need a trial management conference. I tried to discuss this with the defendant. He's not interested in any negotiated disposition, so we can just put this on for trial.
long the trial the parties think you're gonna need?
2 to 3 hours.
Does that sound right to you, sir?
I don't think we'll have any time in court because I think it'll be dismissed.
Okay.
But I guess that might be right if you guys want to continue it.
February 2nd at 1 o'clock.
Okay, so we'll schedule a trial for February 2nd. I've just written 2022, but I think I mean 23.
Thank you.
At 1 o'clock, the parties can communicate with each other about any discovery issues.
Sure, he's also told us to send discovery to his attorney. Problem
Sir,
is,
do you have counsel?
when I reached out to the attorney, he says I'm not representing him and I won't.
Okay,
I don't know where that's coming from at all.
His
Okay.
What do
attorney
you-
that he told me represents him, but
I never told you that. I never talked to you before until today, and I never said anything like that. So,
okay, well, if you have counsel, the counsel needs to file an appearance.
right.
If not,
But he's putting words in my mouth, and I don't want that right
I
now.
have a written.
otherwise you can communicate directly with each other.
A written document from you that says discovery request, send it to Seth Hippel.
Yes, I didn't say he was representing me though.
You said
Okay.
he's your attorney.
He is. I didn't
Right,
say he was
so if
representing me.
he's not your attorney, then you can send the discovery directly to him. Provide it directly to him.
Through email?
Yes, please.
I don't,
The alternative, can he come and get it?
you can come get it, but
Does that work?
I'll be notifying them soon. Does that help?
About how you're gonna get that? Okay.
I have an attorney. I will.
Okay, you're gonna
Yeah,
have an attorney?
yes, yes.
Okay, that's fine. And then your attorney can reach out to the prosecutor and file an
we just wanna
appearance?
make sure it's going the right place.
I
It's
just-
getting thrown.
Yeah, it will. It will.
Okay. If it turns out we need a trial management conference before the trial, we can always do that. What I don't wanna do is get to the trial date and we have issues that we haven't resolved. Lori, why don't we schedule a TMC?
Trial management conference?
Yes.
January 12th at 10:30.
And once again, I've written 2022. Okay, so we're gonna have a trial management conference on January 12th at 10:30 in the morning.
Is
And
that
if there's any issues that we
February
need to
dates?
resolve about discovery, motions, some dispositive motions,
I
et
just-
cetera,
I-
we can take them up at that time.
I just have one other note, is that he was threatening me before I came in here, and I want that to be on record, because it was intimidation and threatening.
Your Honor, I take offense to this. I have no idea what he's talking about. He's been videotaping me all day. You can relive, but that's a.
Good point, I have it
that is a-
recorded.
That is a
Good point, I have it recorded.
completely out of line, Your Honor.
Okay, well, here's the bottom line.
I can submit it to you.
I have no evidence in front of me of any threats.
Mhm.
If there's an issue that, sir, you need to take up separately, you do that. I don't have any reason to believe that there's nothing certainly occurred in front of me in the courtroom today. I don't have any evidence to adjudicate any threat by anyone. I'm going to process this case in the normal fashion. We're going to have a trial management conference on January 23rd.
Is the February
Schedule for
date
trial.
still
We're
standing?
going to leave the February trial date on.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yes,
What is this regarding? This is just a notice of hearing?
so we're going to give you both
Okay.
hearing dates.
Do you have a pen?
Okay. You are all set.
Thank you, sir.
You can, actually, they're gonna give you a hearing date. You can also go around to the clerk's window if you want a copy of the amended bail order.
Okay,
Okay?
I just want to read this before I sign this.
Is that the hearing notice?
Yes,
Okay.
so make sure it's accurate. Okay? you.
Okay, we're all set, sir.
All right, thank you.
Clerk's office can give you a copy of it.
Is it, I just want to make sure that you understood and that I had the right to record even when it wasn't just my hearing, right? They gave me the rules as well, and they had called the sheriffs on me, and they showed up to the court, and I read them these rules. Just want to make sure next time I come here is not a problem.
Sir, I have not stated any objection to your report
Okay,
today.
because I was threatened with
Next time you
arrest.
come, you just fill out the form again and ask to record, and
Right.
We'll take it up at that time, but
So I can come here anytime I want and record. Just want to make sure I'm clear on that.
no, I think I need to, this form, sir, applies to one day only, so the next time
Right.
you come, fill out the form.
Right. And I have a form that allows me to come in all days, and I just need to show the paperwork. I have that form at home. I wanted to do the one day just to make it more expedient. But again, I was threatened several times by several people. I was harassed by another lawyer. I just feel very uncomfortable coming here, intimidated, and it kind of disrupts, like,
Okay, here's the bottom line, sir.
you know,
I don't have any evidence of anything.
I can send it to you.
In front of me today, and
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Take that up separately, but I have approved your request to videotape or audio tape today. It's a one-day only form, and so I suggest the next time you come back, fill out
Yes.
the form and
Yeah.
we'll take it
I
up
don't mind
next time.
doing the one-day form every time.
Okay.
But I'll do it next time, maybe before my trial date, just to test it, because I want to see if I can record in here all day. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a nice one. Here's your pen. And go out this way? I go out that way? Oh, okay. What a joke. There you go, guys. I will not be intimidated by these people. I will not be threatened by these people. Hi. I gotta do one more records request. This one's gonna be a doozy.
Okay.
I like to have every single camera in here requested of today, this morning, up to this time.
Okay.
Mhm.
I have to grab my card.
Okay.
Okay.
I can wait.
Do you need notices, hearing notices, or you?
No, I got everything I need here.
Okay, and do you want a copy of anything?
No, I think I have everything. I'll begin discovery, I guess. I already have discovery emailed.
Amended bail order? Copy
Yeah,
of
I'll
that?
take that. I just have this here, which isn't, really bail condition. But I could use that, yeah. Any paperwork that you can give me today, fantastic.
Okay, I think you have your notice of hearing there. I'll
Mhm.
get there later.
Thank you. All right, let me read some comments here, guys. I can't believe how much I was intimidated, threatened, and everything today. They called the sheriff's department. They won't ID. They violated rights. It's crazy what just happened. And I'm here wrongfully, too. Because there's a dozen camera angles that prove my innocence, and they're still continuing these charges. It's crazy. And I just got judged to tell me that I can record whenever I want today, at any time. Doesn't matter what trial is going on or all. She just confirmed it with me.
Did she let you know you had a bail condition?
Yes. Yeah, they gave me bail conditions, whatever that means.
Are you gonna pay that today?
Oh, no, I'm never paying that. You know that, right? You know that trick. And there he goes, guys. I put him in his place because the judge confirmed everything that I said was true, and his intimidation and lies are not good. Here Here he comes. He's got to say something. He's coming over to say something.
I'm just waiting.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, this copy,
Thank you.
you're all set.
And I want to request all those.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Are those motorcycle glasses? Pretty cool with the yellow. Yeah, that's what I've
So
seen.
Nicole's on the phone right now,
Motorcycles
you wanna
and stuff.
just?
Oh, sure,
get in? I'll
sure.
grab her when she's-
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, today.
Is there anything in that homework folder? What do you got?
Hey, I want to do that request by email. I'm going to do it by email. Thank you.
Are you talking to me?
No, the clerk. I don't talk to you. Take care. And by the way, the judge just approved everything I just said. All the threatening and stuff. She just approved it in court that I can record anywhere, everywhere, all the time. If I have this signed. It's on record. Thank you. I don't see any. Help me. Let me just exit real quick. Hello, are you a clerk? Or?
Are you looking for the sheriff's office?
Yes, yes I am.
Yep. What do you have?
I just want to get a records request of the incident that just occurred up there, why they got called. I want to know who, they told me to come down here. The sheriff's told me to come here.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to know who filed the complaint against me, or who called.
I don't know that there was a complaint.
Guys, anyone that's in chat, can you tell me what the law is in New Hampshire that you must verbally ID if someone requests? Can someone put that in the chat, please? New Hampshire law. I know the video quality is terrible in these courtrooms, these courthouses. This is actually the sheriff's building right here. Yeah, so this is the sheriff's office, guys. Sheriff, Hillsborough County. They're the ones that came up into the court wrongfully because they said that I was illegally filming. Except, here's the form I filled out, approved by the clerk. This is just notification. I just have to notify the court, and that's it, and I can record. There doesn't have to be anything else. I don't need permission or anything like that. I just need to give notice, advanced notice form. One day only, and I have another form that allows me to do it anytime I want. But they called. I think it was the prosecutor. I do not believe it was the sheriff. I believe the prosecutor is the one that called the sheriffs over to say that I was illegally filming when I know I wasn't, because I even talked to the judge about it. I know, boring sandwich. It's probably true. But at least I can go through the motions to prove that they're collaborating against the people. That's what I'll be doing if they don't follow through. Me the people, thank you, I will. I will right after this. Right after this. It's pretty wild when an average person knows the law better than the police, the courts, and then I prove it, and the judge even goes, yeah, you're right. And I'm here now having to file complaints against the officers that were threatening me. It's wrong. It's wrong. I shouldn't have to do this, but I'm going to do it because that's what a good person does. We won't be bullied around anymore, guys. I'd like to know if you guys can cite the law that says that public officials, especially law enforcement, have to ID when requested, and they have to verbally say it. That's the law I want. Yes, 18 USC section 2381. That's federal code, right? Identification. Law enforcement has to identify. Press NH now probably knows this better than I do. Yes.
He says to just sit tight.
Okay, I'll stand.
Okay.
Thank you.
Whatever you want.
I will. It's an old flag.
How you doing? Good yourself? Good.
So we're just going right up to the sheriff's office.
I'll see you. Okay.
How are you? Phil W, is that accurate? 494.2 and 644.6.
You
Stepped away.
you have to get in?
Yeah, I mean, I got all these for them. Usually bring them in, all for Christine.
Okay. They required name tag while on duty. That's it. They don't require to verbally say it. What if I can't read? What if I can't, you know? Well, police officers are not supposed to break policy. They're all just laughing and joking back there, guys. It's like, it's really pathetic. Hey, Joe Black. What's up, the news? Code of conduct, yeah, it's a code of conduct. Absolutely. Ellie, it's not so much them asking us to stop an ID. It's about, if I ask them for ID, they're supposed to identify, especially if they're asserting themselves onto me and trying to demand things, threatening me with arrest and contempt of court just for recording, even after I've not requested, sorry, wrong wording. I notified the court. I don't need permission. I don't need permission or anything like that. There's just notification. I'm supposed to give notification. In my opinion, when I walk into a court with my camera up, that's enough notification in my mind, but I still fill out the form. You know, they told me to come down here, and look how long I have to wait for them guys. I don't understand this. Why is it so difficult? And guys, you notice how like they were saying, oh, you're still gonna pay your bail fee, right? Not in New Hampshire. You don't have to pay your bail. It's bull. It's not true. You notice how she started smirking when I was like, I don't have to pay that, and she started smirking, because it's true. You don't have to pay it.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, how are you? Very well, thank you. Report? Yes. There you are. Down the hallway, second door to left, second floor. Thank you. You're welcome.
Scalzo, thank you again, bro. After getting your records, asked to speak with the Deputy J. Blurton to ask him why he was willing to use violence on command while you were correct. Right, exactly. He threatened me with violence while I notified the judge. The judge knew I was doing this. And he didn't want to do his research, and he just wanted to put hands on. He wanted to throw me in contempt, all this stuff, because he assumed I am doing something wrong. And you know what, guys? I don't need to fill out this form. I did, though.
Good morning. Good, thank you. That's what we do. Going up to court? Yep. That's it? Down the hallway, second door left. Thank you.
Get yourself. I agree, Stoffel. I didn't want to fill out that form. But it's like a permission slip. I can like show every single person that threatened me in there for recording, threatened me with arrest for recording when I have the form right here. I can just go, hey, no, and then they continue to like, hey, I'm sorry you had to take that plea deal. That guy's a jerk. He just threatened me in there, and I'm filing a complaint against him right now. And the judge said I was right. Don't let these people bully you around. I'm sorry you had to take a guilty plea. You didn't have to do that.
Okay, thank you.
You're probably innocent. Oh. Any luck, ma'am?
Nope, said be right up.
Right out? Okay, I'm timing it. Also, guys, we're not in the court building right now. If they want to give me that, this is the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Department. When I go through this little bridgeway, now you're in the courthouse, which I have permission to be there to record, because here is the form, and he was wrong. You guys notice that? The thin blue line. Right out, 2 hours. Don't they know it's my birthday? Hey, the news. It's even more than that. Like, so I got they're like, here, you need to read the rules. You need to read the rules, right? And here it is, guys. They gave me the rules, right? So yeah, it says no recording in the first article, but when it's talked about 78, and like the right to record. You have the right to record once you fill out the form, or you give them notification, right? You got to give them notification, Rule 78, right? But it says also that you're not allowed to. Let me see here. When conduct of a person interferes with another person's access, oh, I had access, and he was interfering with threats. Several people were threatening me. I was also harassed by a defense lawyer. That's crazy. Access to the court or opportunity to conduct business in a professional and dignified manner, which I have, or when the person's behavior is otherwise disrupted to the proper administration of justice. So they were otherwise disrupted because I got flicked off by the defense lawyer. He called me an a-hole, and the prosecutor actually threatened to arrest me for something that I wasn't doing wrongfully, to exercise contempt powers.
How are you? The lady's been waiting for you.
And I know, guys, I know for a fact
Well, she just stepped back a minute.
that the sheriff heard both the prosecutor and defense lawyer talk down to me like that. And ironically, guys, look at that. 11 years ago today, it was this was signed into law.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll see you, next week.
Okay. Good morning, sir. How's it going? Good, thank you. Good.
No, Phil W., I have hired a, I haven't signed the paperwork yet, but I raised the money. I raised $1,600 for a lawyer to take on false allegation charges. It's all on video, proves my innocence yet. And I get slandered on national media, local media, and the video evidence does not lie. It's indisputable what actually happened. The Goffstown police lied about Bulldog not assaulting me, yet he did. They're saying that supporters clashed into him before he hit me. That is not true. He actually hits me before his supporters touch him at all. So he threw the elbow into my chest, and they said that there was no wrongdoing.
You get it all, huh?
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You have a good day.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil W. I did notice that. Sorry, let me see what you said here. Happy birthday, dude. Drinks on me. Oh, I ain't drinking tonight, but I need some water. I need water. Thank you very much, Phil. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, Archangel, you better believe it. Plus, I got conspiracy of the Goffstown Police Department because they are part of the complaining party because they were working for the college at the time. And so they had, they had motivation around these charges. And it's wrong. It's wrong. If you watch the video, you can see the security of the college push me onto the property. And that makes me trespass when he pushes me onto the property. I wasn't on the property. You're right. Mom's wholesome videos. The process is the punishment. It's been a full-time job trying to, raise money and to prepare for this.
Very well. Do you know where you want to go?
Yeah.
Upstairs? Okay. No knives, no guys?
Did you guys find it's just a policy? It's just a policy for them to identify verbally. Who are you? Can I get your name and
Yeah.
maybe your ID number?
I'm Lieutenant Mike Malloy.
All right, Mike Malloy.
I'm Sheriff 6 here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you doing the identification because I'm going to talk to you about something after this.
Okay. Are you Mr. Hart?
I am. Yeah.
So you requested
I did.
what we have for a call for service for
Yes.
something that transpired upstairs?
Yes. You know
This
who?
is what I have for you.
Do you know who called it in?
So this is what we call a narrative.
Mm-hmm.
So S8 is one of our deputies. I'm Sheriff 6.
Okay.
S8 is
So it was a sheriff.
Jeffrey Blurton.
Je-
That
okay.
would have been in green.
But he wasn't the complaining party. I'd like to know who the complaining party was.
Right, so going through this, the AOC court officer.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure it was the prosecutor doing this.
Well,
He's going to take the front for
That
this
would've
because that's not
come-
right. I wouldn't want to go after him if he wasn't the one doing it.
that would have come from the location phone, which
Okay.
is the phone number upstairs.
Okay.
And it seems like my dispatcher assisted the AOC court officer with the
Any reason why you gotta? I didn't give you who I was or anything at the window here. Yeah, all my personal information is on this form, including my social security number.
So if you are previously in our system, we fill to make sure that we have the right person involved. So we don't duplicate any of this. So if you're a known entity, we don't want, 8 people.
I think this is highly inappropriate. That's for sure. Highly inappropriate to do that. Let me ask you another question real quick. When someone asks you to identify, are they supposed to identify? When you ask a law enforcement officer to identify, are they supposed to verbally do it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm filing a complaint against Blurton right now. Right now, I want to do it right now.
Sure.
On a form, right now.
Okay.
I also want to file complaints against the prosecutor and a defense attorney for being disruptive in the court. The defense guy called me an a-hole and then flicked me off. I'm requesting all the video cameras from up there. The prosecutor is on video intimidating, harassing me for recording, even though I have permission from the clerk right here. That's notification. I don't need permission. This is notification. And he was threatening me, even though I showed him it, and he was still threatening me. And I think he's the one that called the sheriff's department. I want criminal prosecution for them. Like, I want to make a criminal complaint against them for intimidation.
The first
While
step-
I'm going to court, it's disruptive. It's a violation of what do you call it? Obstruction of justice is what it is.
Okay.
Threatening me of arrest and contempt for something that I legally have the right to do, and then intimidating me, shutting my camera off. So it's a violation of my First Amendment right. And now it's violation of Fourth Amendment right if you guys already know who I am and bringing this out and bringing out my personal information. It's like almost trying to set me up with that form. I think that's highly inappropriate of you guys.
So what can I help you with? Given
I want to file a complaint against him right now.
Against Sergeant Blurton?
Yes.
Who's
Yes.
S8 on there?
Yes.
We can do that, no problem.
Yeah, let's do it. Right now.
Was there anything else though? Because that may, when I go back there and get forms and stuff, that may help me if there's anything else. I need
Right.
to
I would love to see everything that happened up there investigated.
Okay, so.
And I have video evidence of it, of threats, intimidation, obstruction of justice, disorderly conduct, contempt of court. I haven't done any of those things. I've been very cordial the whole time, So for them to do these things to me is absolutely absurd because I'm here for wrongful accusations.
It's okay, that's a separate issue, I think.
It is.
from what the events today. Let me give you a couple of pieces of information that may be helpful.
Mhm.
You mentioned getting camera footage
Mhm.
from the courts upstairs.
That's right.
So at AOC, that's the Administrative Office of the Courts,
Mhm.
they run the cameras up there.
Yeah.
It's not an in-house system for us.
Right.
So that would
I'm going to
be-
request
that
it.
would be
I'm going to
through
do it through them. Yeah.
I'm not sure who.
The
point of
clerk.
contact is.
I just do an email through the clerk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And get your form to do the complaint with our office. What I heard was some complaints from other people up there. You said Goffstown and a defense.
It was just the defense attorney, which called me an a-hole because he didn't think what I was doing was appropriate or legal or whatever. But I have the form to prove it, and he didn't want to see it. He just, called me an a-hole and walked away. And he gave me his name. I have his name. They have it in here,
So to that point, well.
And the judge approved me, by the way. When I was in the courtroom, I was like, I have the right to record at any time in here, right? If I got the 1-day pass, she's like, yeah. And I was like, even outside the court, she's like, yeah. So I had the right to do this. I was
You have to get a
intimidated.
pass.
Huh?
You have to get a pass.
It's not a pass. It's I had to give notification. That's what this form is. Rule 78.
I didn't know that.
And
No.
the sheriffs
So-
forced me to read this out loud, which is intimidation, to have me force me to read this, even though I already know what the law is. I'm livid about how they treated me.
Well, I can tell you're upset.
I want a complaint form.
I'll get you the complaint form. One thing I would say in terms of making a complaint against one of our agency members, no problem. We handle that here. We'll do the intake and go through our complaint process.
Okay. And I asked all their names and badge numbers. There was 4 deputies that were up there. None of them would give me it.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know. Are you sure they were deputies in green?
They're all sheriffs. Yep. They're all in the gear and in the green, the army green. They're all sheriffs, clearly marked.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
In terms of anything else that may have happened, you feel like criminally, even though we're here in the same building as the court, Goffstown has jurisdiction for that. So that would be a situation to take up across the street.
Well, it was a sheriff. It was a sheriff. I'm filing with you guys, the sheriffs. So what I do? Go to the AG now?
So, well, that's like an internal complaint. If you
Yeah.
have a complaint against the conduct of one of our officers,
Absolutely.
we'll take that. We'll go through our process and inform you along the way. If you don't feel that's been addressed adequately, once you have all.
No, you addressed it. You said that you have to verbally identify if asked, especially if someone's giving you orders, even if they're wrong or not. But you confirmed that with me, that you have to verbally identify. He would not do that to me, and that's why I'm filing the complaint. So you are aware of the problem here.
I would appreciate if any one of my deputies under my supervision would identify themselves.
Absolutely.
To anyone that asked. 100%.
Especially if they're threatening you.
I don't know. I'm not going to dispute anything that took place up there because I wasn't there and I haven't seen cameras or spoken with anyone else about it.
You're more than happy.
So
You're more than happy to go onto my YouTube channel right now, review the footage. Right now, because it happened just now in this building.
Well, it sounds like that would be part of the complaint process.
I would do it. I would look at it right now so we can get this process moving faster.
So
he can redeem himself right now too. He can come out here and say his name and his ID number, and I'll be on my way. And maybe an apology if he wants to do that, but I can't force that. But he has to do the name and badge number.
I'm
right?
okay with a complaint form.
Well, I'm okay with him doing it correctly, and then I can move on my way, and I will never file a complaint. He can do that. He's gonna have a strike on his record.
I can tell you right now, he's no longer in the building.
Okay.
He's off. But if you feel this strongly about
Absolutely.
what transpired, I prefer if we put it in writing and
Okay,
you
let's do
made
it.
known
Let's
your
do it.
complaint. So unfortunately, that'll be another couple minutes for me to print that
Okay.
out and get it ready.
Sounds good. I'll be waiting.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have the writ of document. Yeah, thank you.
I think I spoke to you yesterday.
Yes, okay, yes.
So why don't you give me everything that you have, I can
Okay.
take at it and see.
Okay, so I have, this is the actual paper.
Should be another copy.
It's ridiculous, guys. It really is ridiculous.
Perfect.
And unfortunately, guys, my battery may die before I get to file this complaint. Excuse me. Because I didn't bring any extra batteries or anything like that in here. So there's another sheriff wearing a thin blue line sweatshirt. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Yikes. And there's a prosecutor there. Another prosecutor. So if I lose you guys, I lose you guys. And I'll try to plug in as soon as I can to just finish up and... Oh yeah, me the people, absolutely. I didn't even give them who I was. They just put that all on the form.
Okay.
Totally inappropriate for them to do
Okay,
that.
so I don't have to go to the house physically? Oh, okay, I thought I had to, and I was like, oh, God. Okay. Yes.
Follow that up, very bottom question, says, get your paperwork back, get it back to the court when you need.
Okay.
Because they just want to see you.
Right.
Saying that it was,
Okay.
okay?
Okay, thank you so
Right.
much.
Have a good day, man. Thank you.
All the damn tricks they're trying to play on me right now, giving me a records request with my social security number on it is totally inappropriate. I didn't even give them who my name was or anything, and they come out with my name, my social security number on a piece of paper, and it has nothing to do with what I just asked them about at all. At all. This is wrong. This is tyranny at its finest, guys. They dragged me here wrongfully too. They threatened me with arrest if I didn't come here for my arraignment. For what? For what charges? These prosecutors are fools. They didn't even look at the footage yet. He didn't even know I went back and got my fingerprints. That's how much up to date he is on all this stuff. He doesn't know anything. These guys literally look at the case the morning of, and God forbid they even study the complaint I did thoroughly, because if they looked at that complaint, they would have seen that I was not trespassing. Notice how, like, oh, he was loud and voluptuous, and he said, and I quote the judge, I quote the judge, "You Jew hater, you piece of shit." That's what the judge said. That's what the judge said. Okay. I believe that's free speech. I believe that's free speech, guys. Is this America or is this North Korea? I can't tell you. Or maybe it's China. It's hard to tell. Thank you, Robert the Great. Appreciate that. And then they're trying to put bail conditions on me, like I can't have a firearm. Are you crazy? The judge, she removed that bail condition because you can't revoke my rights. I still have rights. More intimidation. They're trying to make people defenseless, and people go along with it until you argue it. And if you argue it, that's the only way you have your rights, guys.
Morning, ladies. Ladies, know where you're gonna go? What's that?
Thank you, Joe Black. Pure intimidation tactics. 100%. This place is completely unprofessional.
Down the hall, second door to the left, second floor.
Okay.
Okay? Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
I highly suggest you guys get a right to record form, and you have the right to record in court, because even while I was recording, they lied on camera, which was amazing. So fill out this form, and you have the right to record. That way they don't do anything wrong to you.
Okay, good
Yep.
to know.
You're welcome. It's Rule 78.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There you go, guys. I'm notifying everyone that comes in that they can record in court. Yeah, they had more freedom in Iran until the U.S. got there. That's probably true. Thank you, Donald. Yeah, you gotta flash a Freemason ring or shake their hand with the grip of a Master Mason, which I know how to do that. Those kind of places make me sick in the stomach, and they are crawling with devils. You better believe it. You better believe it. I'm not associating masonry with devils, just saying, but there is a lot of overlap. Thank you, Ohio. I can't guarantee I'm going to capture all this, guy. His phone's going to die. These guys. How hard is it to get a complaint form? I don't know. Unbelievable. Guys, have you guys ever gotten a records request without giving your name or anything like that? So technically I was anonymous when I came to this window, right? You ever gotten a form like that, back with your name, social security number, everything like that? No, no one has ever gotten that. No one's ever done that. That was intimidation, and they failed. I'm going to try that next time. I'm going to wear a nice suit, walk in and be like, I'm an attorney, and just walk in. Actually, the rule, you know what the rules say at the federal courthouse? It says that nobody has to show ID or anything like that, but if you're a federal employee, you do. And it's actually the Bar Association, you're supposed to show your ID every time you walk in. All right, you got it?
I got it. Let me explain a little to you.
My social security is not on these, right? My social security number? Okay.
I'm not filling anything out here.
All right, I just want to make sure I can put it on camera.
Signature of person receiving. Today is 12/1. Do you know what time it is?
Exactly what time? 10:10.
Well, I'll fill out the minutes.
Okay.
For date and time received once I
All right.
have it. So that's the complaint form. I tried to get it spaced out more for you.
All right.
In case that's not suitable and you don't want to use the back and you want to keep it nice and neat on some lined paper, if that's helpful.
Okay.
Use this and I'll attach it in front of you and sign that I
Okay.
received.
I'm going to remain anonymous.
Okay, the only question I would have.
I'm going to give you my email.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because I didn't give my name when I came to this window, but I got back a paper with my name and social security number, my address. Totally inappropriate. Totally inappropriate. You know that.
I'm guessing that at some point, someone up there identified you.
Doesn't matter.
Either because you were in court today.
That's not what I asked at the window.
And that
doesn't matter.
information-
I asked at the window who filed the complaint, and I get back my name and my social security number. That's not how it works.
I'm trying to enlighten you on our internal
Well, somebody messed up.
process.
Somebody messed up. Whoever did it, they messed up.
So use this too if you need it.
All right.
Email is fine, but I want to make sure we follow through.
You can.
If
I've gotten emails back from Goffstown Police with my email.
okay, as long as
That's my
there's-
contact. That's how it goes.
If additional questions come up, that's how we'll reach you too, just so you know.
Okay.
And not just like a finding and send you an email. We may have questions for you as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there going to be anything else from my office today? Once you're done with that, I'll come back out. And
I know you identified him. I still need the 3 other officers that were with him.
That's all I have on
It's
the
not
call.
going to be part of a complaint. I need to have that. I asked for them and I requested them, and they need to be provided to me so I can file a complaint.
So that's not. I saw that that's not on the call for service, the record generator.
Doesn't matter. They all showed up.
So
They all showed up. I want all of them. Whoever you can ask, what's his name? You can ask what's his name, but I asked